Hey guys, how's it going today? One single kettlebell for the workout. We're going to do 5 kettlebell exercises and 5 bodyweight exercises. So we'll pick the kettlebell up for the first exercise. It's in my right hand. That's going to mean that I'm going to step backward with my right leg. I'm going to pass the bell from the inside to the outside. I'm going to stand up. Then I'm going to reverse lunge with the left leg. So we want to inhale. Exhale through your pass, try to stay nice and tall. Try to put the stressors on the obliques. Really reach back with the rear leg, stretch out that hip flexor, work good strength and stability on that front leg. So alternating reverse lunge pass. From there we'll go to a figure 8 pass to a pause. So every time it's going to just drop right in between your feet. Keep an empty corner for your passing hand. The passing hand's always going to reach behind the same side leg. Turn into the pass, have a good level change. Once again, make sure we keep it off of the low back. So when we sit back, hips are back, and we turn into this. We don't get our hips back enough. Turns into a rounded low back position. Doesn't feel good. Exercise number 3, we want to do this on the kettlebell. So anywhere where you can keep your hands nice and close. We can hold on to the handle. We can do them on the ball of the kettlebell. We can hold it upside down, but it's a crush grip push-up. If we're here with it balancing, it's a lot more advanced, but don't feel that you have to do that. Just make sure that you don't let your lower back sag. We breathe into the push-up, we exhale up and out of it. Find good tension at your lockout, and keep the legs tight in your push-ups. From there, we're going to spend a minute on our alternating swing, so keep the bell high in the hips. If you've got a mirror while you're doing these, a point to work on is trying to stay square with your shoulders in your backswing. So what that'll do is help you brace the unweighted side. It just makes everything a little more even and a little better for your swing. So alternating swing, we're going to spend a minute on that. Last kettlebell exercise, number 5, we can hold on to it by the horns or the handle, or we can hold on to a crush grip. We're going to step into a lateral lunge. Once again, if you have a mirror, make sure that your hip is getting in line with your knee or slightly below on these. So take your step, push your knee out, make sure we have good knee and heel alignment on those, and a decent vertical shin. So after that, we're going to go to the ground, and we're going to do some alternating side planks. So palms are nice and wide and open. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders, spend some time here. Make sure you're in good alignment. You want the wrist underneath the elbow, underneath the shoulder here. So open up the palms, everything down that lateral side of the lower half. You're going to make sure that you can check, stay stable, feel good when you're doing those. So hold for a couple seconds. Switch to the other side. If you want to add more upper body too, you can do a push-up in between. From there, we're going to go to 90-90s. So we're very active using these hip flexors. Okay, we're getting the legs into good 90-90 positions here. And then we're going to lean into a pigeon stretch. So you want to keep your chest center with the knee. Try not to round. Okay, we want to keep our chest up. And we lean into that pigeon. Push the heels into the ground. And make sure we're active through these hip flexors and using those high hip muscles to operate your 90-90. So we'll spend a minute on this one because this is a pretty good mobility exercise, and I think a needed position for all of us watching this video. Okay. So after our 90-90s to pigeons, we'll go to our back here. Inhale overhead. Exhale every time the leg comes up. If we need hamstring flexibility, certainly take the time. Pull that leg back, get a good nice hamstring stretch in between. Try to keep the low back pushed into the ground the whole time. For a little added intensity, you can stay locked out, keeping everything off the ground, or we can catch a complete rest in between each repetition for this. Another core or abdominal exercise is going to follow that. Circular leg raise. So you're going to roll your hip. Make sure we get a full circle, tailbone comes off the ground. Finish that front position before you go back the other direction. So lots of palms, push them into the ground, keep the triceps nice and tight, and just make sure we're rolling too. Make these a little easier. You can bend the knees. We still get the knees over us. We just reduce the weight by bending those legs. And then the last exercise we're going to do is a reverse plank hold. Like all planks, we can do these in a tall plank or a low plank from your forearms, but this is a hamstring glute exercise, so we want to make sure we keep those hips up and engaged the whole time. Okay. All right, so those are our 10 exercises for today. Let's do a good mobility warm up, and then we'll get some rounds. All right, for our warm up, always make sure you're focused on breathing, nasal breathing, pulling air in through the nose. That's probably, to me, the most important aspect of your warm up, is to train your breathing and your nasal breathing. So feet are under hips, look up and look down, and breathe. Side looks. Tilts. Glides. And head circle. Switch direction. Shoulders, roll them. Switch direction. Switch direction, alternate. Switch, keep alternating. Thoracic lifts. And thoracic glide. Arm swing. Alternating cross. Shoulder screws. Waist twisting. And lateral bends. Pelvic swings. Hip hikes. And hip circles. Switch direction. Hinging and back bending. Full squats. Cossacks. Hip flexor stretch. And rotation each direction. Hamstring, front leg. Other side, hip flexor. Rotation each way. Hamstring. Quads, stretch them out. Knee extension. All right, let's work out. All right, exercise number 1 is an alternating reverse lunge pass. It'll last for 40 seconds. Ready, set, and begin. Time, figure 8 to a pause, 40 seconds, ready, and begin. And time. Close grip push-ups or crush grip. 30 seconds. Ready. And begin. Time. Alternating swing, 1 minute. Good breathing. Switch hands at the top of your swing. Do your best to try to stay square going into that back swing. Ready. And begin. And time. Last kettlebell exercise. Alternating lateral lunge, just the last 30 seconds. Ready. And begin. time. All right, on to our body weight. Alternating side plank. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin. And time. All right, that's going to take us to our 90-90 shin boxes. So we're going to spend a minute on these. Make sure you keep good posture. Nice tall back on these. Push through those heels. Ready, and begin. Five seconds here. And time. Couple of abdominal exercises. Alternating pike. Ready, set, and begin. And time. All right, on to our circular leg raises. Try to go nice and slow and controlled as possible with these. Ready, set, and begin. Last one. And time. All right, we're going to finish the round with a reverse plank hold. 30 seconds. Ready, set, and begin. Keep those hips up. Glutes and hams, keep them engaged. And time.